Hello viewers, welcome to another edition and platform of Sunbay's VIP magazine. Today our topic of discussion is going to be based on irregular migration. I have some activists and guests in my midst. I will allow them to introduce themselves.
Good afternoon, my name is Nancy Jallo. I am an activist and a defender of human rights.
Afternoon everyone, I am Omar Tansko from Activist Irregular.
Good afternoon, I'm Mustafa Sarah from Youth Against Irregular Migration.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mama John from Network of Girls Against Human Trafficking.
Okay viewers, as they introduce themselves, I am still your favorite host, Empress Wadi, aka Jolat Wow. So my first question is going to be based on eradicating irregular migration. So I will start with Mr. Danso. How do we eradicate irregular migration?
Eradicating irregular migration, I think one thing that we need to understand most of all is migration is a right, that people have the right to migrate. So by being a right, we need to understand that when you are migrating, there are two forms, which is regular migration. That is what we are advocating for. And the irregular one is really complicated. Because just stopping people from moving out is already very difficult. But what can we do is to provide opportunities for people. So because we need to understand that migration is either a pull or a push factor. What are some of the conditions, prevailing conditions that are existing in our country? When we are able to understand some of those things and try to solve them out, then I think even the pull factors that are those are the factors that are in Europe that are maybe the social media and other things that are normally sent to our young ones migrate will at least limit their movement simply because all what they need they already get in the society. But in the absence of that, honestly, it's going to be very difficult.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Danso. I am still with you. I have a question to ask. Some will say that irregular migration has caused a lot of brains in our society because like some of our brains are already in the Western world looking for greater pressure. So what do you have to say when it concerns to that?
I think when you talk about brain drain, honestly, the people that normally go through the right route are the most affected. Because most of the time what happens is, most of our educated elites are the ones who are normally given visas to go. They migrate. That is why the problem of the Gambia is not only about irregular migration, but migration in general. Because most of our educated elites will obviously migrate because they are given better opportunity. That is why when you talk about the push factors, and in as much as they are in existence, honestly people will go. Because imagine when you graduate from the University of the Gambia or any other tertiary institution, you are employed in the Gambia and you are earning less than $5,000 a month, how can you sustain it? You obviously have to leave. But when it comes to irregular migration, we also need to understand that the workforce of the country is limited. Why are they leaving? Is because of some of those things. Some of them are skilled, some of them are unskilled. But the bottom line is all forms of migration need to be fought, especially the irregular one, because it has a lot of implications.
Thank you so much, Mr. Danso. So I will come to Ms. Nancy Jal. Nancy, being an activist and a feminist has really impressed me, and I can say you are one of my mentees. So Nancy, what do you have to say? Because we cannot talk about irregular migration and we leave in human trafficking aside because it's all part of irregular migration. So Nancy, I would like you to talk on that part. Why do you think that these girls embark on this journey?
Thank you, Fatu, and congratulations on your show. I think the issue of irregular migration and human trafficking is interlinked. And like he rightfully said, we talk about the push and the pull factor. Why do they go? And he has actually touched on it. I think the main reason why young people, especially young women, embark on these journeys where they're told that if you go to these Middle Eastern countries, you will be a domestic help and you are going to earn a certain dollar amount. These traffickers, they tend to target very vulnerable young girls. Girls who are straight out of high school, they don't have jobs, or girls who are working, or girls who are engaged in, I don't know how it's categorized in Gambia, but the working class, people who earn very little. You know, the issue of low wages have come over and over again in all of these discussions. We have exhausted it. I think the big question is, what are we doing to solve the issue? What is the Department of Labor doing to improve? I understand that Gambia does not have a minimum wage. I think it's high time that the government get involved and introduce a minimum wage. You know, most of the girls, and I think Mama will touch on this, you are a member of the network of Girls Against Human Trafficking. What I have learned from you guys is you left the jobs that you had here. It's not like you were unemployed. You left because of very low wages. Some of you left because of better opportunities. So, and another factor, another reason why I think these girls are vulnerable is because they feel like they don't have any other option. You know, if you are born into a situation, and we all have different opportunities, what differentiates me from you is opportunity. I was given an opportunity when I graduated high school, like he rightfully said. I left Gambia 7 days after I graduated high school to go to college. There was no point in time where I had the opportunity to, you know what I mean, be exploited or really be exposed to some of these issues that you guys were exposed to. So I think we have to address the issue at the root cause of it. Let's start with low wages. Let's also address the ridiculous expensive Gambian universities. How many people can afford to go to the university? A university that costs $1,000. How much does the president earn? I'm going that high. You know, the vice president makes $1,000, and you have a university that is charging $1,000. Where are all these kids going to? The university is producing mass lawyers and doctors in a country that has one of the lowest crime rates. So I think the reason why these girls go is because of low wages and zero opportunity in our country.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jala. Yet still, I'm with you. As you were working voluntarily with the network of Girls Against Human Trafficking, you get to interact with the girls and hear most of their stories. So what have you learned from them so far? So good.
I think for me personally, the biggest thing is you girls have humbled me. You are some of the strongest women I've ever met in my life. What you have been through. What I've learned from the network of girls, I have learned that Gambia have a lot of strong, powerful women. What these women have been, what these women have been through, they came out of it. Instead of going back into their corners, they were like, no one is going to shut us up. We will be out there. We're going to make sure that another Gambian girl is not exploited. We will sensitize them. You guys have done so much, and you've been through, you're not sitting there playing victim. For me, that is the biggest motivation. I think what I'm doing, anybody who's been exposed to your stories, any human being, you don't have a choice but to want to be part of it. And I feed off of the energy that you guys are giving out. You are strong women, you are educated women. You came back and you didn't go into a corner. You are out there sensitizing, educating, sitting in platforms like this, making and I hope, and you guys talk about this all the time, if one girl stays behind because they've heard your story, then your job is done. So for me personally, I am motivated every single day by your strength, by the stories that you've shared, and the passion you have to eradicate human trafficking in Gambia. So thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. I'm really impressed with that. Mama, I will come to you. Mama, being a victim of human trafficking, I would say a survivor because you are no more a victim. So I would like to not even share your experience, but so far so good, what really motivated you to join this sensitization and be part of the network?
Thank you so much for inviting. What motivated me to be in this platform is that, like you said, I'm a victim. So I don't want to see another Gambian girls to go through what I have been. You understand? So that's the reason why I came here to talk about this human trafficking. Because I know that many girls are going still. So we cannot stop all of them from going, but I know we can stop some of them from going. If we say our story and talk about this human trafficking.
Okay, Mama, thank you so much. Mama, for example, I am a survivor of human trafficking. So how do you define a trafficker?
It can be even your closest friend or your family member. You understand? Even someone that you are working with in the same place can be a trafficker. So a trafficker can be anyone. It can be someone that you even trusted that you never think that that person can traffic you. He or she can be a trafficker.
So far so good. What are you doing right now to ensure that human trafficking is not even eradicated? Because I can say that we cannot do all the eradication, but at least lessen the minimum size of people going through human trafficking.
Okay, what we are doing, like Nancy has already said that we are going out to sensitize people to talk about human trafficking dangers that are there, so that, and I know that through our story, I believe that girls will listen to us and they will stop going from this.
Okay, I will come back to you. Hello viewers, I still want to tell you that we are still yet on the platform talking about irregular migration. And irregular migration, we cannot talk about irregular migration and leaving human trafficking behind because it's all part of the circle. So Mr. Mustafa, I will come to you. Mr. Mustafa, being part of the returnees from the Bagwe, what do you think that motivated people to go?
Thank you very much, Empress Baji, and I'm so happy to see the platform with this Elisa, this Nana. So, first of all, I would like to greet every returnee out there, because I know right now there are more than 4,000 returnees in the Gambia who came back through IOM, and there are other thousands who volunteered to come on their own from different places, different parts of the world. Being a member of Youth Against Irregular Migration, I believe irregular migration can be eradicated. The name can be removed from there, because migration, irregular migration, human trafficking, human smuggling human beings, all is because they want to travel. They want to go out there and in search of anything to get our experience, not even to go and get money, but to go and learn, to go and experience other parts of the world. Well, I believe that's how the world was built. So, and in being a Gambian, what is on our mind, what our mind is being painted is like we have to go there and get it. But here is there. There is no life in Gambia. So that's why you see all this irregular migration. And there are people who've been coming here anyhow they wanted, still now they are coming here, the same, but still it is hard on our side. And life is becoming, harder and harder and harder and harder. Because most of the reason that led me to go is still, here, because they have all said it. I cannot afford to go to Gambia University, but I have good high school result, and I've did some trainings, I've been a Red Cross volunteer also since, but opportunities were very small. Only few were exposed to those opportunities, and still now it is going on. So I believe we have to take responsibility and know whether we are honest to our own country, whether we are honest to our own people. Because what you might be doing can motivate others to embark on the journey. But it can impact also to change the mindset of the young people, like there is hope here that we can make it here, like what you people are doing. You went through the journey, you experienced it. You could have been a trafficker because you experienced everything. You know all the dangers, all the opportunities. So you could have been one, but you said, no, I will try and end this. So if at all, those in the offices, those in the homes, we all took the responsibility, because that's the main reason why we formed this group, Youth Against Irregular Migration. We might form it, but anyone who is a youth fighting against this irregular migration, you are a youth against this irregular migration, and we need all the youths to, against this, make sure that we travel regularly, if we want to travel, because not all of us want to travel, and let our leaders also try and represent us, be our voices, our energy, our everything, so that life can be easy for us here. So I believe this irregular migration is caused by everything going on in the Gambia and outside. And that's why you have human smuggling and human trafficking, all those things. Because I was smuggled, I was trafficked, along the journey you will be trafficked, you will be smuggled. Yeah. But it's all because of what we are living with. Much.
Mustafa, I was still with you. Some will be saying that because the crime rate in the Gambia has increased because of the returnees from the back way. And what do you have to say about that? Because the youths are believing that they were denied the opportunity to go there for greener pasture. That's why they came back, and without them giving them something to do. So what will you say and what is there for the youths?
Well, I am telling you that this crime rate will say, if authorities are involved, it will be another thing because of what we experience, what we see. I don't know whether you understand.
Yeah.
So talking of violence, we are against it because we don't want to destroy our country. Trust me. What they are trying to create, I can tell you there is no returnee behind it or involved in it. That's why we should try and make sure we maintain peace and respect each other. Because life is hard on us, but we are sacrificing everything to make sure that everything is cool. But as you are going back, until you reach the wall, so there is no way you can go. And this violence can, motivate others to do, things which will not please the country. So that's why they need to engage the returnees, the deportees, not only returnees from Libya, but you people need to be engaged. Everybody, to make sure that, psychologically we are healed.
Yeah.
Because we are able to do that within ourselves. There is no expert who come and, assist us in those areas, my boss.
Yes.
But thank God we are all having one mind, which is we must try and minimize this, and not to see ourselves as victims. Because the moment we victimize ourselves, we are dead. But we are survivors, victors. We are too much. When we reach to Libya, I don't know, 3. Because some of them died, some of them crossed to Europe, and the other part came back. So all the survivors, either you come back or you go to Europe, you are a survivor and you are a victor. All who died there and cannot come, they are all victims there. But here is our country, and it's our right, to make sure that every youth is happy here, not only youth, but everybody as a whole. Because that's what our, forefathers, that's what they were fighting for until we were able to call ourselves free Africa.
Thank you so much, Mustafa. Mrs. Jala, I will still come back to you.
Okay.
Nancy, working with the girls so far so good has given you a lot of, a lot of experience when it comes to how to deal with human trafficking. I would like to ask, what do you think that is lacking that the government should support the returnees right now, and what do you think is needed for them to reintegrate themselves back to the society where they came from?
I think Gambia have not been proactive when it comes to the issue of human trafficking. I feel like it was kind of in the back burner. Before you guys, there was no group or organization that was formed to really address the issue of human trafficking. Even though the government created NATIP, that is the National Agency Against the Trafficking in Persons. Is that what it's?
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
And you guys, it's like beating a dead horse. We've all recognized, talked about how ineffective they've been since 2007. They haven't prosecuted any cases. You guys all have your cases registered there. You don't even get a call back. She was told that, Mama was told that her trafficker
Is a Gambian like me.
Oh yeah, your trafficker is a Gambian like you. So I feel like things are going to change, and I have recognized the government's efforts to help fight trafficking. But again, and I've addressed this issue, the government is being reactive and not being proactive. The only reason why the Gambia government is concentrating on human trafficking right now, it's because it's affecting their pockets. There's a $240 million funds that the Gambia government lost out on because of the issue of human trafficking. In July of 2019, Gambia was moved from Tier 2 to Tier 3, where the US State Department said, we will not give you any more non-humanitarian aid until you address the issue of human trafficking. I've noticed and I have seen that they are working towards it. Very slowly, yeah. But I think eventually they will get there. I know the president has created a new task force, and they have a lot of challenges. And when I was asked, and I've repeatedly said this in different platforms, the reason why Gambia has not prosecuted any case of human trafficking, despite the fact that these girls walk down the street and their traffickers are pretty much hello, it's because of ineffective leadership at NATI. As long as Gambia government, and Mr. President, I hope you watch this, as long as you don't address the leadership issue at NATI, Gambia is not moving out of Tier 3. And the other issue is the United States government shouldn't have to hold your hands for you guys to take care of your young girls. They don't have to put you in any category for you guys to be like, these are our children, these are our sisters, these are our wives, these are our siblings, we have to protect them. In 2020, no human being should be a slave anywhere in this world. No human being. And these are governments that this government is still doing businesses. It's like nothing happened. You know, like nobody is being held accountable. So for me, what I have learned about human trafficking, working with your network of girls against human trafficking, is the government is not doing anything. They have officially taken up the issue because it is affecting their pockets. So what happens? They prosecute 20 cases, and then what? We go back to business as usual? It's not okay. It is the responsibility of any government to protect your citizens at whatever cost. If it means that, and I had in Kenya, they've banned all Kenyans from taking domestic work in the Middle East. If that is what the government have to do, let them do that. But last year, what did our government do? The Minister of Tourism, Hamad Ba, yes, I'm addressing you. You decided to go sign an MOU where our girls are going to go to the Middle East. Is it Saudi? Yes, it's somewhere in Saudi Arabia where our girls are going to go and do the very thing, the basis of human trafficking. So for me, it means that our tourism minister doesn't know anything about human trafficking. But if the minister made this decision, where is the director of NATI, who is well-versed and knows a lot about human trafficking? Where is her position in this to try to educate these government officials who don't know anything about human trafficking? Again, like I said to the president, the director of NATIV should be a passionate person. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. We need a competent human being, somebody who's passionate about this job, somebody who will produce results. And it is only in this country that you can occupy a government position. And the thing is, they think that it's personal. It is not personal. I live in Gambia, I have a job, I pay taxes. This director is being paid by my hard-earned tax dollars. So I am a stakeholder. If you're not doing your job as an activist, it is my role to campaign for you to get fired. You cannot be in the same position for 10 years with zero results and you're still getting paid. Let's talk about it.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. So we want to see the issue of human trafficking be a thing of the past. Fire the director.
Fire the director.
Thank you so much. So I guess viewers, you just had Nancy saying that human trafficking need to be a thing of the past, and the only way we can achieve that is by firing the director of NATIV as far as he is not doing her job.